I mean, right now, we have the opportunity to organize our people. And it starts with New York.
Yeah.
New York is really important because New York is the birthplace of a lot of great things. You think hip hop, you think the fashion, you think like even when it goes with the law, like New York sets precedent.
Yeah.
So with Black Lives Matter New York, we come out organized like no other group. You understand? We're real men, real women, people who have faith, people who are dedicated to this cause, people willing to do the work. But at the same time, these people are talented and we organize. I put my whole life into this. Every day, all day, I'm crossing T's, dotting I's. We got a strong legal team. We got a strong communications team. Our communications girl just came up from DC with her son. She got here 8 o'clock this morning. They in Starbucks killing time. You know what I'm saying? Like, our team is strong. We got people, for our march today, we got people traveling up from North Carolina. And all we gotta do is stay organized and keep people locked in. Once we do that, the more people see how organized we are, how strong we are, and especially after today, people just gonna start coming in. And once they come in, we gonna give them direction. We building an army.
What made you want to do this?
What
made you really want to get involved with all this? Like, it take one thing for you to actually wake up and say something got to be done, but to actually go out and pursue the action, what made you want to do that, bro?
It was like my whole life. My dad and my mom's met at a protest.
All right.
Wow.
So we've always been a militant family. All over my house is like black books, black this, black that. You know what I mean? So when we sit down Sundays, we watching Like It Is, Eye on the Prize. We watching stuff about black people. My father would be like, fuck Elvis, fuck John Wayne. You know, John Wayne is a racist. Elvis got rich stealing black people dance moves and music. Like that was my education.
How do you think you suggest we encourage people to join us? The people that feel like, you know, they can't do it for whatever reason,
if you leave now,
or they just feel like that it won't make a difference.
If you leave, are you dressed?
Well, like Hawk said, we got the support, feel me, to back you up. If you feel like you scared or you feel like you want to hide in the tree, you got the support right here under this Black Lives Matter New York movement that's going to be with you. We're going to stand behind you. And we're going to be in this fight with you. We're going to be in the trenches with you. And it's nothing to be scared of. This is your heritage. This is your legacy. This is going to go down in history books later, sooner or later. And it's just it's a matter of joining it or not, because we're going to leave you if you don't want to join it. We gonna do what we gotta do regardless.
Say that twice, that's a fact.
If you don't wanna fight for your kids, we gonna fight for your kids for you.
Fact.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about the younger generation.
Yeah.
And in order for them to change, in order for them to see improvements in their schools, in the neighborhoods, it starts with the adults.
Yeah.
Children can't come out here and protest and make demands like adults can. We have to be smarter as human beings.
Right.
We have to be smarter not only as a unity, but as individuals too. We have to work on our inner beings in order to bring this together and to make this really work and make this change.
Right.
That's the only way this is gonna skyrocket. That's the only way. You know, Black Lives Matter New York, we got Hawk here. Bro, what's your name again, bro? Jay, and we got the campus. What's your name, man?
Malik.
And it's Malcolm, yo. Like, we got plenty of other people that's gonna be out there in Brooklyn. We was out there in New York last night, promoting the event. We everywhere with it. Hit Webster Hall, gave out flyers there. Like, you feel me? So like, it's not about getting the attention. We got the attention. It's pushing forward, and we doing that. How do you feel about these organizations that don't want to come together under one umbrella? Like, you know, you got organizations who they want to do their own thing. Feel like, you know, I want to be involved in anything. Like, we got this, like it's a competition or something instead of us coming together.
That's what it is.
How you feel about that?
Everybody, truth of the matter is, civil rights is politics at its core. You know? And they might not want to call themselves politicians, but if you're a civil rights leader, you're a politician. Politicians want the spotlight, right? So you see me, I go to anybody march. Hey, if we fighting for the same goal, you might have your ulterior motives, you might be a communist, you might be a Muslim seeking justice. I'm gonna join you in the fight for justice. Jewish folks, I'm joining you in the fight for justice. But people can't put those differences aside It's like, you know what? It's all right. They accept your differences. They accept your differences when you go into their march. Right? You welcome to join us, but when it's your march, they're like, oh, I can't do it. But that's not me or you, that's universal. Like, look, I met you when you was working under another umbrella. I'm like, yo, here's what we could do together. Here's what we could do together. Like, together. We just come together under one banner and make it happen. I don't need the glory. I don't need the glory. I have a voice. I'm 6'5". I'm handsome. People gonna see me.
Talk your shit, huh?
People gonna see me. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about not being seen. I gotta go out of my way not to be seen, not to be heard, because I have valid points. I have valid points, and I have a good heart. Like, I really believe, like, a lot of times when I'm speaking, God coming through me. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I hold myself to a higher purpose. This is not my work. This is God's work, and I mess it up sometimes. I'm human. We all make mistakes, but like, this is God's purpose for my life, man. And that's what I'm trying to bring to the table. But, you know, today is good because we got other organizations. We got the Black Institute. We got Closed Down Rikers coming out there. Nice. We got a lot of groups that are out there that are about this movement. And once people see us coming together,
I was talking about your organization and this Black Lives Matter organization coming together. What is your organization? What does it stand for?
So, I'm a part of a group called NYC Unity, right?
Okay.
We are, the way we started, well, the way I got involved, I got invited to a protest that took place around sometime June, maybe June, July, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And I went out there. You had some few local celebrities out there and everything. They was a part of the organization. And I went out there just to show support. Like, I didn't go out there to speak or, you know, perform or anything. And that was my first protest I ever been to, bro, and I really liked that shit. Like, you feel me? I always saw people protesting, but I never got involved with it. So I wanted to get involved.
Yeah.
So I went up and spoke to the person after, like, look, listen, when's the next time y'all doing this? It's like, oh, we out here again tomorrow, you know, come through. I'm like, all right, no problem. This is what I have to offer if y'all, you know, if you're interested. They was like, yeah, sure, why not? First night we was out there, 150, 200 people. Second night, 30, 40 people. So in my mind, I'm like, what happened to the numbers?
Yeah.
A lot of people pull the publicity stunt. We want to do it to show the you know, the social media and show everybody on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, we out here, we fighting for the movement, we fighting for the cause. But then when it's time to get back out there, nobody there. You feel me? So me, myself, and 6 other people, we came together. We created NYC Unity, and we started protesting. We went down to Union Square. We was involved with their protests. You know, we was helping out with Bronx Unity. Hall came out there too. I met Hawk in Union Square protests, and that's how we connected.
Word.
You know, after that, my organization, people had lives, and I don't knock nobody hustle, but you feel me? It's like, it's either you in it or you not. You feel me? Like, and I'm not saying, like, you feel me, don't quit your job or stop supporting, you know, your family or whatever you got to do, but just be consistent with it. You feel me? Like, let people know. Like, if you can't make it, pick up phone calls, answer text messages. Like, you feel me? Like, don't just leave me hanging like I'm your side chick, because that's disrespectful. You feel me? Like,
but you know what? Not to interrupt, but I think that's what it's all about. Like you said, you met Hawk at Union Square. Mm-hmm. That's what this is all about. Meeting other like-minded brothers and connecting and pushing forward. Yes. The fact that brothers can meet anywhere on any civil level and communicate, hey yo brother, this is what we doing, or this is what I'm doing, let's put it together, and you know, and push forward. But that's hot, man, to hear that y'all just met on a, you know, in a rally, and now y'all together, we all together doing the same thing.
Brothers.
It was how many people was at the Union Square?
Couple thousand.
Like a couple thousand.
Y'all talking about
out
after
there.
the Philando Castile?
Yeah. It was right there. But this was Delron Smalls. This was at night.
Oh,
remember, I think that night you had to go to work or something like that. Yeah. That night, so it was funny, right? So, you know me, I'm on the front lines, and I'm just here to fight and be a presence. But we on the front lines, and the dudes that were leading the march never protested before. But guess what? Their uncle got killed. Right? So now they thrown into the fire. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, you'll see a lot of people are victims turned revolutionary.
Right.
Those are
Brother,
passion.
exactly, brother named Akeem Browder. That's Khalif Browder. You know, the kid who hung himself because they kept him on Rikers for 3 years without a trial and without a witness for 2 years. And he spent over 300 days in solitary confinement. He got beat up by guards on camera. He got beat up by inmates on camera. This kid was brutalized. Never could get right again. Killed himself. His mother found him hanging from an air conditioning cord. I sat there with his mother and she cried on our shoulders, man. Like, this is real. And his brother came out, you know, and it was crazy because I watched the birth of it. He came out just talking from his heart. Now he got a movement behind him. But see how this go? He called me like, yo, we got another march going on. I'm like, yo, why don't y'all come to Brooklyn? Build, let's do this together. Then we link back up with the other, it's another march today, going to Rikers Island that we speaking at. Our group is speaking at, they promoting us out there.
Yeah.
We go out there, like this is the movement.
It's never ended.
Never.
Right.
It feels good to see a group of black men together fighting for a cause and fighting for a purpose. Because usually when you see black men together, people are under the assumption that we're going to rob somebody, we're going to do something stupid with our life and our time. But what you gonna say now? We got on Black Lives Matter t-shirts. We're protesting. We got signs. We got spokesmen. We got spokeswomen.
And
children.
Not to interrupt, sorry, but not only that, we not just protesting the system, we protesting violence against each other. So you can't just say it's Black Lives Matter, we against the cops or the system. We out here wearing these shirts to tell other brothers stop killing each other and stop getting at each other.
Exactly. If you kill one of your brothers, you're no different from the cops that we talking about.
Exactly.
You might as well throw a uniform on.
Right, we ain't lying.
Might as well.
Right. We ain't lying at all. That shit just sound crazy now.
You a Klansman. If you out here beefing with your brothers, you a Klansman. You know what I mean? Like, you are part of the enemy. And that's just what it is. We drawing a line in the sand. You know what I mean? We saying you are on that side. And we welcome you to come into the fold. It's a lot of knowledge. It's a lot of love over here. Come over here. But right now, you working with the enemy, and we need to fix that.
You know why that? You know why? What's the reason for that? A lot of people are uncomfortable with themselves, and they don't know themselves truly and fully. In order for you to be safe and comfortable in the group, you got to learn yourself. And a lot of people don't know themselves.
That's a main reason why I'm doing this right now, because I want my son to grow up and see me in this media, in the pictures and shit, and say my father fought for something. And I want him to have the motivation to do something good, do something positive.
Hey, what up, sis? Y'all close?
I want him.
Right.
I don't want him growing up and feeling like he can't survive in this world. Feel me? It's that simple.
About that. No, I'm asking y'all.
Growing up as a black man, he already got 2-3 strikes against him.
I can't hear you. No,
being black is one strike.
Being a man is another strike.
That's 2 strikes, right? You're right.
And then being intelligent is another strike. Feel me? So
Right, you ain't lying.
that's all it is.
No, I'm asking.
Say that.
Is he close
Say that
to
twice.
the destination? Is he close to the march?
Hopefully we able to get some positive things out of this movement today, though.
We definitely will. Even if we move one person, we've done our job.
Yeah.
Nothing that we do is for us. Everything is for the people. The minute you think it's for you, that's selfish. Not only is it selfish, there's no purpose behind that. Like there's no right outcome of doing it for yourself. You got to think for the people. The minute you think for the people, it's gonna happen for you too. That's how that works.
Right.
So if we move even one person, if we protest with a handful of people, that's still more support.
That's what I was telling Hawk earlier. Like, even if it's just us 4 right here,
we don't
still
focus
gonna
on
have
what
the
we
same impact.
We focus on what's here, not what's missing.
Just let me know. You know?